The first time I made mac and cheese, I screwed it up royally. Welcome to the Silly Kitchen. I'm going to take you through a really simple and easy way to make mac and cheese at home from scratch. Before we start, I am going to tell you, especially for those of you who are just new to starting to cook at home and are really just nervous about getting into the kitchen, we all start somewhere. And I'm telling you, I didn't learn to cook or create in the kitchen until my late 20s, early 30s. So when I first made mac and cheese, well, what I thought was mac and cheese, I had been new to Canada, immigrated from Poland, and macaroni and cheese just wasn't something that I knew about. So I had heard kids talk about it at school and like Kraft Dinner and like these 99-cent boxes of macaroni with cheese. So I asked my parents, pretty please, can I try this? And of course, you know, my parents bought me a box and I had to make it myself. And following the instructions, it didn't say to drain or strain, whatever you want to call it, the noodles. So I'm there cooking noodles with a bunch of water, and I put the butter and the milk and that powdery cheese stuff in the pot. So I made some kind of mac and cheese soup that was really not edible. I don't know how we saved it because we did not waste any food in that house. So I don't remember what exactly happened after, but I just remember going, what the heck is this? And that is not what we are making today. We are gonna go ahead and make a cheese sauce, cook our noodles, drain those noodles, and then put it all together. So let's go over to the stove and make some delicious mac and cheese. Okay friends, let's make that sauce with a bit of butter in your pan, not a bit, a big dollop, and let that butter melt on medium-high heat as we start building our sauce. I like to add a little bit of flour at a time to start that thickening process. And don't worry, it's gonna get a bit clumpy and chunky, but that's okay because we're gonna keep adding more liquid. So the first thing I start with is a little bit of milk, and I whisk all the way through this entire process. I don't want chunks and lumps, so that's kind of what I go with. This is optional. I'm adding garlic powder. You don't have to add this at all and omit it if you don't want garlic mac and cheese, but I'm adding it in for that extra boost. Now I'm gonna season with some salt and pepper because why not? Everybody uses salt and pepper. And here's where I add in my cream. So I'm gonna mix it up again, and we're still on that nice warm heat as we're adding the liquids because we need this cheese to melt. Don't you dare measure the cheese, just add in as many handfuls as you want. And again, stir it around slowly as we let it all melt and become ooey and gooey. This is really simple to make. You just layer as you go and be a little patient with your stirring because it's so worth it. Now remember to get your noodles cooked off on the side, drain those noodles out, and this is where we get to mix it all together. I'm using elbow macaroni, but really you can use any macaroni that you have in your house or that you like. Mix it all together and watch this cheesy goodness become a delicious bowl of comfort. Once you're done bringing all of that together, it is ready to eat. If you would like, you can transfer it into a casserole dish, add a little bit more cheese on top, breadcrumbs or some kind of cracker crumbs on top, and bake it in the oven to give you that kind of crust on the top. Both options are good to go. You can also omit that garlic powder. If you want to just go classic without the garlic, that's all you have to do is take that one little ingredient out. I am a cheese lover. I hope that you, if you are a cheese lover, make mac and cheese from scratch at home because I highly recommend it. Make sure you drain and strain those noodles out. We do not want soup. Can't believe I told that story. Oh well, like I said, we all start somewhere. Enjoy your time in the kitchen, screw ups and all. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time on The Silly Kitchen.